Why are we already doing this with Will Levis? Can somebody explain this to me? I don't get it, and it's pissing me off. Why are we already doing this? I know this is going to be a late night upload, but I was feeling good, had a good day. Hope you guys had a good Saturday as well. And I realized there's no sports going on. There's nothing to talk about. We have no playoff games to watch. The only thing going on that's kind of relevant is the XFL championship game. To go along with that though, I've been tagged at least 8 or 9 times today in this Will Levis situation. People have sent me this over and over and over, and I'm not going to lie, it pisses me off and I got a bone to pick. And I think all of you know, nobody has critiqued, nobody has been lower on than Will Levis than me, myself, and I. I don't want to go on a complete tangent and rant about that. If you know, you know. And let me clarify on this if you are new to our channel. Long story short, I just never thought he was that great of a quarterback. I've always thought he's been overhyped. But what we're going to focus on in tonight's video is today, some of Will Levis's practice footage with the Titans. It's been released and people are going crazy. For example, this got over 1,300 likes. Somebody said, Will Levis at rookie minicamp today throwing beams. Calm down, Matt. Calm down. It's not good to scream. Not good for your health. Yeah, let's just say I got to address that. You might want to buckle up for this one. We're going to talk all about that, but also we got another minor topic to speak on, including Hendon Hooker has sent a message to his critics, haters, and doubters. I wouldn't go as far as to saying we get a jam-packed video for tonight, but hey, it's some entertainment at least. There's not much going on. Hope you guys had a good Saturday. If not, hope this can make it a little better. All right, Matt, blah, blah, blah. Shut the crap up. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Let me ask y'all a question. I know some of y'all care about it, but for the vast majority, even just your casual people out there, do y'all care about the XFL? Seriously. I would love to know some of your guys' thoughts on that down below. Maybe we talk about that in the future. But for now, let's get straight into this. So, Hendon Hooker, we all know he got drafted by the Lions. When did he get drafted? Wasn't it the 3rd round? Let me check. Yeah. Got it pulled up right here. He was selected with the 68th overall pick in the 3rd round by the Lions. Great pickup. If I was the Titans, this is who I would have got. I had Hendon Hooker as my QB4 in the draft, and I had Will Levis as QB5. Me personally, if I was a Titans fan, which I'm not, I would have liked to get Hendon Hooker with that 33rd overall selection. But that's just me. And if I was willing to take Hendon Hooker early in the 2nd round, yeah, I think getting him in the 3rd round, that's an absolute steal. Because when you get a guy in the 3rd round, who cares if he doesn't pan out? He's a 3rd round pick. Will Hendon Hooker actually start for the Lions? I'm going to go out on a limb here and say probably not. Maybe this is a guy that you can develop and hope he can be your franchise guy in possibly 3, 4, maybe 5 years. You could see a similar situation with Jordan Love at Green Bay. He was there for how long? It feels like Jordan Love was at Green Bay for 11 years before he got his opportunity that he's getting now. For all the people who's about to run to the comments and say, Matt, what are you talking about? Jordan Love's only been there a couple of years. Yes, I know that. It's a figure of speech. Anyways, getting back on track here, here's what Hendon Hooker had to say to all of his doubters. Apparently, somebody asked him about all the critics, people doubting him, and here's what he said. It all just turns into fuel. It turns into a chip on my shoulder. All this, oh, his leg is hurt. The film doesn't lie. I'm the SEC Offensive Player of the Year for a reason. What do y'all think about that? Oh, check out this comment. I found this pretty interesting. Somebody said under that, Michael Sam was also the SEC Defensive Player of the Year, and he also sucked. Colleges and the pros, even in the SEC, 85% of the players never sniffed the league. Heck, half of the SEC players that go to the league come from only 3 schools, LOL. To Mr. Drew here who wrote this comment, you can hate him, you can like him, doesn't matter, but that is cold hard facts. Here's my biggest question. Who was Hendon Hooker, number one? Who was he talking to when he said his doubters and critics? And question number 2 is, who was critiquing and hating on him? Like, was he referring to teams that didn't draft him, or was he just talking in general? I don't know, because you guys know this. I am very high on Hendon Hooker, and I see all your comments. Everybody else is pretty high on him as well. Let me put it this way, and we'll get a move on. Nobody thinks Hendon Hooker is quote-unquote overrated, but a lot of people thought Will Levis was overrated. The only knock that people say on Hendon Hooker is, oh, well, he's 25, 26 years old. Okay, you don't really say anything bad about his game. I don't really got too much more to say about that. Let me know your thoughts down below. But now finally, moving on to the main encore domains. How about the main reason you clicked onto this video? We gotta talk about what in the crap is going on with good old Will Levis. Well, Will Levis, we meet again. I don't know. I'm trying to hype this up like me and him are about to have a one-on-one battle, but let's just get into it. Where did we even leave off when we talked about Will Levis? I think the last time I talked about him, it was just after the draft, and we're talking about, oh yeah, or I was telling you guys, hey, I tried telling you before the draft he's overrated and he was going to fall, and yeah, I'm right. And you guys also acknowledge that, which I do greatly appreciate, because when I am right, yeah, you guys give me credit, but also when I'm wrong, you guys also let me know about it. Today, though, Will Levis started trending, started going viral, whatever you want to to call it on Twitter because some of his highlights from his first practice. And per usual, everybody and their mom was hyping him up. For example, you had the NFL Rookie Watch tweet out, "This throw by Will Levis in his first ever practice as a Titan? Levis may not be the QB3 in Tennessee very long." You know what I gotta say to that? Corny. Corny, corny, corny. That's what I think about that tweet. And the one I showed you in the intro, Will Levis at rookie minicamp today was throwing beams. Another one, Titans quarterback Will Levis shines in open rookie minicamp. I could do this for days, guys. Will Levis throwing heat, all caps, heat at the rookie minicamp. Do y'all get the point, or do you want me to read off 4,000 other tweets hyping him up? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. I know what you're sitting there saying. Yo, Matt, what's your problem, man? They're hyping him up. He had a good practice. What's wrong with that? And you're right. You're 100% right. I wouldn't have a problem if they were hyping him up because he had a good practice. But, and I have a big but, you need some context to the situation. They're hyping him up because of 4 throws. These are his highlights. I have no problem with hyping up somebody, but I need to see all of the practice footage. I need to see the lowlights as well. My problem with this is some random person out here picked 3 or 4 passes to put in a highlight video and it's trending. There's no way he only had 4 passes in this entire practice today. No way. I haven't even looked at the comments, but let's check them out because I hope people are seeing this from the same perspective I am. Yep, what do you know when they talk like comments? It only counts if we see the lowlights too. That's what I'm saying. But here we go. Here's what I don't understand. Not gonna lie, bro, look nice right here. Look, I don't want to come off as being a certified hater, and this does sound like hater energy, but we're talking about practice. And matter of fact, this ain't even a scrimmage. This is him sitting back there at all the time in the world throwing wide open passes. Why are we already doing this with Will Levis? Can somebody explain this to me? I don't get it, and it's pissing me off. Why are we already doing this? This guy is a grown man. He's not a 14-year-old. It shouldn't be going viral when he's throwing regular 10, 20, 30-yard passes in practice with no rush. He is now an NFL quarterback. He was dang near a first-round pick. He should be doing this. This is very similar to girls who want to be applauded for paying their own bills and having a car. You know what I'm talking about. You have these girls out here who go, "Oh, I'm an independent woman. I pay my bills. I got my own apartment." Like, okay, you're an adult. That's what you're supposed to do. Nothing on this earth blows my mind more than when girls try to flex just doing regular adult things that men do every single day. But that's a different conversation for a different day. I don't want to get into all that. Applying that analogy to this situation with Will Levis, same thing. Are we really about to applaud this guy for doing what every NFL quarterback should be doing in practice? He's completing wide open passes. Look, I get it. You want to hype him up. He's a new quarterback, but come on, man. How about this, man? I got a counter offer for all of you. How about this? How about we just slow down? I'm still scrolling through the comments and somebody said, "I saw Zach Wilson do this." That is the greatest example ever. And even some people are saying, hey, that first floating pass getting picked. I'm not saying you shouldn't be excited for your quarterback, but what I am saying is, let's just calm down. Let's push the brakes a little bit. Let me put this into a better perspective. This is the equivalent to if you're a basketball player making a couple wide open layups and a couple of threes in practice. Yeah, that's good that you hit the threes. I'm not going to knock you for it. But I'm also not going to say you're going to be the next Steph Curry. You see what I'm saying? Let's calm down. How about that? Let's calm down. Let me know your thoughts down below. But roll with me.